There are many reasons for moving into an SVHA foyer. Of the few include the fact that foyers are government-supported accommodation covered by housing benefits. In addition to this, many specialists in supporting young people work here to ensure that they are kept as happy and supported as possible. Blackburn Wooddow Foyer have very good facilities throughout the building, including a foyer gym, comprehensive meeting rooms, and a communal kitchen where many chef-grade meals and treats are created. Going upstairs, foyer flats include a kitchen, bedroom, living room, and a cozy shower toilet. What is not to like? The foyer's location is second to none. There is a newly constructed central gym and pool, an award-winning college, a well-equipped library, and a modern shopping centre. However, that is not all. The foyer is a burning hotspot for local and national organisations to host events in order to improve the quality of life of young people throughout the borough. The Blackburn Wooddow Foyer is the way forward. Join now.
Within the foyer, you have in the flats a kitchen. And this is the living room. And this is the bedroom. And this is the bathroom.
Because if you didn't have the foyer, you wouldn't have nowhere to live, and also it helps you with new lifestyle skills to move on to your own property, like paying bills, budgeting, paying off your debts. and also it involves like counselling. You can helps you with your parenting skills as well, so it's good.
The foyer has given me a chance to start living on my own. Before the foyer, I was living with my mum, and it was a bit much for her to welcome because there was me, my brother, and my little sister, and none of us working. So she was finding it hard to handle it all. So in here, it helps me start living on my own, but it also gives me a place to come so that my mum isn't so overcome with everything.
So why have you continued?
But
because it's somewhere to live, like a shelter, just somewhere to call home.
rough. But I was away at work and we lost that house while I was away. I'm still not too sure on why we lost the house, but we lost the house and my mum had to move into like, it's similar to the foyer, but it's more of a family thing. And me and my brother weren't allowed to stay in there, so we had to find somewhere else, and that's why we came to the foyer.
With my ex-boyfriend, which is the father to my children, and he kicked me out, so I had to move in with my mum. So I was living in the dining room for 3 weeks until I moved here, so I had nowhere else to go.
Because at the time it was best facilities for my situation. It was the things that I needed to help me move on into a living accommodation for myself. It had that, how do I put it, it had the right facilities, it had what I needed to be able to move on.
I looked at this one, like, obviously it helped like with support and teaching me things and things that I didn't know, and help with college and financial. So I knew I needed the support, so this was the best option.
Okay.
Other forms of accommodation when I didn't find them acceptable for my children, like shelters and stuff, and this is the only place where I'd allow my children to live other than like any other sheltered accommodation.
First time I was using it I don't know to be honest, I just used foyer. People told me that it's a good place.
Right.
I chose the foyer because it's close to where my mum lives. The other places were like out of town, and Blackburn's my home. I can't leave Blackburn, and it is a really good place to be.
Well, they do arts and crafts on a Wednesday. That, like, when I have my bad days, like, I go to arts and crafts, and it just chills me out. And it's just fun. And then also, I have my support worker who I can talk to, which is chilling. There's other people here who I can get to know, and people my own age and stuff. I don't know, it's just good.
Let's just say there's never a dull moment. Like, a lot goes on. You've got the activities that go on, like group sessions and things like that. You've got arts and crafts, you know, the odd things to do, and there's a lot of people in the foyer, so you've always got someone to talk to. You've got computers downstairs, that you can go on. Like I say, it's never dull, you've always got something to do.
I've got quite a lot actually, like they've helped me with my budgeting, paying off my debts, parenting, like cookery classes, all sorts of stuff.
Why?
Oh, it's nice to share.
No. No, I don't
Lacey. No, how many count? 1, 2, 4, 6. Good girl.
You never know what you're going to get from one day to the next. It's quite hit and miss. Sometimes it's just really, really busy when people are asking you a lot of questions all at once, and you'll get a lot of sort of, can you help me with this, can you help me with that? And then there's other times where there's nothing going on, so it's just sort of a bit, it's very varied.
Okay.
So it can be a bit challenging trying to plan your time so it's efficient and effective. Wow. Originally I was volunteering because I just qualified as a counsellor, and I wanted the experience to continue with my counselling. And then the opportunity came along to do the Healthy Conversations project, and I love the place. There's a really good vibe working with young people. They make you feel sort of happy about the world at times. It's the energy, I think. It's just the energy that's in the building. It's good. I'm not really sure. I would like to continue working with young people. I just find it's a really interesting. It's challenging, but also very rewarding. Watching people, planning for the future and deciding where they want to go and what they want to do, and just being a part of that whole planning process and building people's confidence. And so I would like to continue working with young people. I'd like to stay here, but one of them. Students. Stay out of trouble would be my first bit of advice. Just try and get on with living as normal a life as possible in a community setting like this. It's very difficult to keep yourself to yourself, but just being aware that whatever you tell people potentially is going to get round to a lot of other people. So just to keep themselves safe, keep out of trouble, just go along with the rules, and everything should be fine. They should enjoy it, and take advantage of the support that's offered.